So first, let's look at the light stage. Light stage is a system where a subject is illuminated by a variety of these controlled LED lights. They're shown at different times to be able to kind of illuminate the face from different directions. Once, of course, we can use this and we can capture all of the variety of different lighting conditions. The goal really is to then put the subject in a different environment, a CG or a computer graphic environment, which has different lighting. And of course, now we can relight the image based on where the light sources are in that environment.
In this video, we present a technique for modifying the lighting and reflectance of a live-action performance in post-production. By lighting the actor with a time-multiplexed series of lighting conditions at a high frame rate, we can simulate their appearance in novel illumination, or we can modify their reflectance functions to produce subtle or stylized modifications to their reflectance. Our illumination device includes 156 white LED light sources, which can be run in arbitrary patterns synchronized to a high-speed camera. The device also includes a matting background, allowing the subject to be photographed in silhouette to obtain a matte. The system rapidly illuminates the subject with a repeating set of patterns forming a basis for the sphere. Our camera requires up to 4,000 images per second, which can cover the full set of lights up to 24 times per second. In this work, we explored using 3 different lighting bases: single lights, triples of lights, and Hadamard patterns. Our paper discusses the various advantages and disadvantages we experienced with each basis. Here, we see a mosaic over 180 image sequence that includes the triangle basis, captured every 12th of a second. We can produce a full motion film of the subject with novel illumination by taking linear combinations of the basis images. This lighting can be captured from real locations or can be designed by a cinematographer. Unlike previous techniques, this allows the lighting to be designed and modified in post-production without creating a digital version of the actor.
So here you see an example of how a camera system coupled with a controllable light source can be used to capture a subject in a variety of lighting conditions, and how we can take that control to generate novel images, and in case here, video sequences. And it's a technique that's widely used in the movie industry at present. I encourage you to look at the website here and also Paul Debowick's webpage and the paper that I'm also citing at the end of this talk to look at a variety of examples of this kind of stuff and how actually this whole technology, which actually is again a combination of cameras and light sources, can be used to generate this new form of imaging that basically now, as I said, more importantly, takes a subject and then relights it in a new environment. Lightstage has gone through a variety of developments, and now actually let me show you another video where they've taken this whole concept of Lightstage, and in the previous case they applied it to only working with just faces, but now they've actually done this to allow it to work for walking subjects. So here you notice that basically the same setup, except that they have a treadmill with a whole lot of LED lights again, but of course in this case they can capture the motion of the person walking. And again, now using this kind of a scenario, they can control the lights during the action of a subject moving, generate the same kinds of lighting bases as they did for faces. This is equivalent to the mosaic that we saw for faces. And then of course they can now relight it, and this time the subject is walking. They do a little bit of additional work to align the subjects using things like optical flow and stuff, but now you basically see that the subject could be put in different types of environments and completely relit in that environment with variety of different lighting conditions and also different viewpoints. So of course the motion is recreated from the one that was captured in the lighting stage, the light stage itself, and of course using this they can start replicating the subject, different viewpoints. I encourage you to look at the website again and also the paper that's referenced with this. But basically the idea really remains is by now taking cameras and lighting sources, we can actually generate novel types of images and videos.